A movie that does not seem to be doing too bad financially, at least right now, is Tar, the new Todd Field film. I believe this has the weekend's highest per theater average in the US. Made something like $40,000 per theater. The very limited release, I think, just New York and LA, but it is expanding to more theaters this weekend, and I think it will continue to expand throughout the month. I really, really enjoyed this one. I saw it a week ago, and now I think I am only like enjoying it more and more. My appreciation for it is deepening. Um, I think I've been seeing a lot of the initial response is really trying to discuss the film in terms of cancel culture. And I get it. Like, that's a hot button topic right now, but I don't know. It's definitely an element in the film, but I also think it simplifies what's going on in Tar in a way that I dislike. There's so much more happening in this movie. There's so much to dig into. And I think not just in terms of elements of the plot and elements of the character. I think Lydia Tarr is just extremely fascinating creation of Todd Fields that you can analyze as like, what does it mean to be revered as this genius, and what are the things that we do to sell ourselves on certain realities, but also like that this film is so structurally interesting and on a craft level is so interesting, and the way that it embraces music. I don't know, there's a lot of interesting things to talk about, and I hope that it doesn't get reduced down to this movie says X about cancel culture, because that frankly is like, I think, one of the most boring ways to approach the film. So, I keep your mind open, try to pick up all you can. I'm very excited to see more reactions to Tar as more people get a chance to see it. Ants movie is saying that it's hitting Chicago this weekend, so hopefully you get to check that out soon. Classic Reviews is asking if this is one of those movies where the runtime adds to the film and works well. I mentioned this on last week's stream, but I think the runtime is one of the things that really does elevate what's going on here, because you end up spending so much time with her in this world that when some of the plot kicks in, it doesn't feel like the plot kicking in the way that a lot of movies, you can feel the tug of the screenwriter trying to pull you along the page, right? Like, you're just sort of existing in the world, and then things start to happen. And I think for me, particularly because I think the plot is maybe not the thing that I found most interesting about this movie, it helped me not focus on the plot. So I'm hoping that's also how other people interpret it, take it in, live with it. I don't know. Definitely looking forward to some more Intercutie reactions to Tar once that one gets around, because it's still not in a lot of places.